Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. Sacramento County, Market Update. Data is through January 31, 2025. J. Emerson, Broker. DRE number 1788488. Emerson Real Estate. In this presentation, Lien Score, 10-year Annual Summary, Inventory Summary, Inventory Charts, Cumulative Days on Market, Median Price, Housing Affordability Index, Observations, Caveats, Definitions. Lien Score, Calculation. The variance between the current value of each data element and its short and long-term averages are calculated. Lien Score equals 1.6, leaning in favor of sellers. Of the 7 data elements tracked, 4 lean toward sellers, 3 lean toward buyers, and 0 show no favor. 10-year Annual Summary. This month. 10-year Monthly Average. Inventory Summary. This month. Effect on inventory. Plus. Minus. 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 Equals. Reflects seasonality. Perspective. 10 years. January 2025, months of inventory, was 2.1. A seller's market, in Sacramento County. Last high was 3.2, in January 2015. Last low was 0.6, in December 2021. New listings equals 1,092, plus 92%, month over month, plus 23%, year over year. Last high was 2,558, in May 2018. Last low was 507, in December 2023, which is 84% of its 10-year January average of 1,306. Pended Listings equals 746, plus 4%, month over month, minus 1%, year over year. Last high was 1,755, in May 2017. Last low was 593, in December 2022. Which is 74% of its 10-year January average of 1,004. Canceled listings equals 123, minus 25.5%, month over month, plus 2%, year over year. Last high was 496, in August 2018. Last low was 77, in February 2021, which is 66% of its 10-year January average of 187. Sold listings equals 597, minus 30%, month over month, minus 3%, year over year. Last high was 1,742, in June 2017. Last low was 550, in January 2023, which is 68% of its 10-year January average of 876. Number of offers equals 2,685. Plus 65%, month over month, plus 78%, year over year. Last high was 9,000 in April 2021. Last low was 1,150 in January 2023, which is 126% of its 10-year January average of 2,128. Offers per sold listing equals 4.5. This cannot go below 1. High of 5.9. Average number of offers per sold listing in April 2021. Active listings equals 1,270, plus 11% month over month, plus 46% year over year. Last high was 3,562 in September 2018. Last low was 753 in March 2023, which is 80% of its 10-year January average of 1,592. Cumulative days on market equals 43, plus 10% month over month, plus 8% year over year. Last high was 56 in January 2015. Last low was 11 in May 2021, which is 108% of its 10-year January average of 40. Median price equals $530,000, minus 3% month over month, plus 3% year over year. Last high was $575,000 in May 2022. Median price 12-month moving average equals $546,000, minus 1% month over month, plus 3% year over year. Last high was $550,000 in November 2024. Median price momentum equals 3.3. Above zero, a buy signal. Last high was 19 in August 2021. Housing Affordability Index, median price, and mortgage rate. Render, monthly payment. Therefore, to qualify for an 80% loan, the buyer's income needs to be qualifying income. Monthly payment cannot exceed 25% of monthly income, compared to median income. Renders, Housing Affordability Index. Mink over kink. Observations. All charts show dramatic changes in patterns. Prices appear to resist reductions. Sales are less than last year's sales. Inventory is chronically paltry. Homeowners are just not selling. Housing availability affects housing affordability. Global conflicts can affect local demand and supply. 36 trillion. Hello? It is not going down. Add this to your payables. Caveats. The market doesn't care what we think about it. I am not a lawyer, and you have a right to seek one. All data is from Metrolist, entered by humans. All data excludes distressed sales, REO, short sale. Most data will be revised nominally next month. Number of offers was not collected before 2016. Momentum and 12 MMA are indicators for commodity investors applied to the real estate commodity. All calculations use math. I am interested in gaining your trust and business. But if you don't like Trump, you won't want to hire me. And I'm okay with that. Definitions. New house was exposed as a listing during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Pended, listing went pending during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, mine's next. Cancelled, listing was cancelled or expired during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, sellers are nervous. Sold, listing was sold during this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, encouraged. Active, listing is available at the end of this calendar month. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Cumulative days on market, total number of days listing is active before going pending and selling. When higher than averages, leans toward buyers, market aging. Median sales price, the median price of the sold listings. When higher than averages, leans toward sellers, Number of offers, the total number of offers received by the sold listings. Median price momentum. Thorn is the symbol used for momentum. Momentum can be understood as the persistency or trend in the direction of price changes. Median price 12-month moving average. Lean score, a proprietary calculation that depicts market favor at a phase level. Note, a pended listing may have sold, may be back to active. Note, only new listings increase the supply of inventory. Your broker for life, J. Emerson. Emerson Real Estate.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.